Yo, yo, yo. Hello, people. Does it feel dark? There. Ugh. Big sleepy boy. As you can see by my Photoshop here, I was trying to do thumbnail again for my new video. Just posted this one. Just wanted to see if impression rate wasn't great. So, or click-through rate, or whatever you want to call it. So that's ever so slightly different. We'll see how it works, but here we are. Yeah, trying a different time today. I don't know. Just wanted to see if I get more engagement. Not that it really matters, but all right, we are going to be working on cards again today, I believe. Yeah, I think so. I think that's really... I just want to get the abilities done. And after I get the abilities in, I think I'm going to have to start doing abilities like the actual... you know, what they actually do, right? The mechanics of all. So, that's the goal, at least. Well, I don't know if I'm going to want to stream that. Camera, okay. A little high. Well, I probably should have stopped slouching. There you go. Look at that. Proper posture. What exactly was it? Cards. Let's see. We want to do ability cards. I believe it's this version. Yes. Now, I'm not entirely sure I'm in love with this design, but all right. Let's save this, close this out. Oh, it wasn't even right. Whatever, it's fine. There's still some things I'm unsure of on this. I did my item cards the other day. I'm actually pretty happy with how they came out. It's pretty simplistic, but I think it looks kind of good. Now, in theory, I'm also going to have card art on here. But I don't know, it's going to have to be so many items or some. Well, the thing is, I don't think for this first playtest version, I really should be worried that much about card art. And part of me just wants to make him look good without it. Because if I have card art, it's just going to slow down the process so much. I have to make it for every card before I release this. All right, I am very tired. Had a long past few days trying to get this devlog out. Just wanted to get it done. Turned out pretty good though. I'm really happy with all the transitions in it. And like some of the polish I did for it, but okay, keep getting distracted. But yeah, I like how this turned out, and I made my own grid background. It used to be some like asset I stole because I wasn't really trying to sell the game. And now everything's made by me, which feels good. Sort of the font, but and it's simplistic, but I think it looks good. So, and it's in that sort of horizontal format now. So that's pretty cool. I had thought of having what was the? I had thought of having these, which are the sort of indicators to tell you what type of thing it was at a quick glance, but I think that's actually going to be a bad idea. I just think I don't want it because let me I should pull up Dexterous here. I want to show you what I did. I'm gonna point my camera slightly down because yeah. So if I show you my display here, my camera's covering it, of course. So I use Dexterous, and this helps me make cards. I basically just imported all my my old cards. The text and stuff isn't really super accurate, at least anymore. But cool thing is you can actually see like it has the symbols in the card and stuff. I think ended up looking pretty dang cool. My only thought is with you know this, right? Having these here, if it's just in the body of the text, it's not really gonna matter, right? Like seeing them here isn't gonna be any quicker than looking for these larger icons down here. Especially because they're one color coordinated and two like yeah, it's you know, two they're right here, right? They're two half a centimeter away, so I think this is a bad idea and I'm not gonna do it. Which in turn means the footer here doesn't need to be this size. Or whatever you want to call it. I do want to make sure that these look good though without card art. I want them to stand on their own a little bit. But I think what I can do, I can probably just delete delete that, but unless I want the text to go all the way to the bottom here. I think that's kind of relegating the card art to like not a lot of space. Card art probably should be about a third, you know? Oh, I know that. Yeah, card art should probably be larger. I'm just gonna delete this because I just don't believe in it anymore, you know? There we go. So we'll do that. I probably should grab an actual one of my new abilities. Only that worked so easily. Let's go to Drive. Look through all my super secret stuff. Soul game 3.0. This is the knight is going to be the first class I do, so we're going to look at that. I've like remade the knight like 20 times. Let's start with pledge. Just see how this works text-wise. If there's enough space. Like I said last time, there's probably gonna be a lot of text, at least compared to like I don't know why I think it's gonna be capital. This is capital. There's a lot more text compared to like a standard, you know, deck builder. Oh, but yeah, this is gonna be there's gonna potentially be a lot more text, so I'm not gonna really man, guys, my brain is just so slow right now. Oh, hello, kitten. Cat's by my feet. Hi. Wanna say hi to the stream? Wanna say hi? Nope. He does not want to say hi. Sorry, friends. No kitten for you. Okay, so I mean, this isn't bad. Text-wise. Of course, it is not a medical grade nanite grenade. It is simply called Pledge. Not to be confused with the... I'm blanking out pledges. Soap? No. Pledge. Oh, right. It is cleaner. That was close. Alright. Anyway. Isn't there a way to center justify this stuff? I'm gonna center it inside this. Honestly, this is just gonna be easier. It doesn't matter. I'm gonna have it in dexterous, so not really gonna matter too much. Just need to get the base idea. I'm almost thinking of making this sort of like a holographic looking background. I don't know exactly what that means, but like it's just difficult when you want to make it like making a card colorful a lot of the time means, well, no, I think I can do it. I think let's play around a little. Play in the space. I did like the idea of those sort of indicators, but I don't think it's worth it. All right, is this all? That's that. I get refamiliarized with my layers here. That's that. The only problem with having a later stream time is my cat is more active and she is up to trouble. What are you doing? Well, fine. Okay. Which means this card art can be bigger. I also did something cool with my item card I actually had. It was like, that actually would look pretty cool if the text was below it, right? It kind of feels good to have made a sort of art, and it's not terrible looking on my thing. Maybe I'll have to do like normal versions and card art versions or something. I don't know. I mean, obviously I'll have card art. Like I can do like the full card thing. Let's see. Yeah, something like that. And I want to. So I'm gonna remove the card art because I want this just to be cool on its own. And then the nice part about Dexterous is I can have this be centered. Like centered and centered. Makes sense. It'll always be in the center of the card. Oh, actually, oh no. Cool. This might also be too big. I don't think it needs to be that big. Like these icons are this big and it's still readable, right? Whereas this is just like massive now. Obviously it's important, but I'm probably honestly like down like that, maybe even. Okay. All right, color scheme. Let's see. My brain is telling me like a reddish orange sort of deal. Why? I don't know. I'm thinking like a hologram maybe, or like a blue and like a. This is, let's like a heads up display almost, right? Does that necessarily make sense for abilities? I don't know. It wouldn't be. Items are like more physical, so that's fine. I'm just trying to think of like what each one would be, right? Maybe we can just look at that too, but on sci-fi heads up display. Try not to like Google random things and weird stuff to come up on the middle of the stream. Okay, yeah, this is cool. There we go. So like I'm almost thinking like these sort of colors, right? That could be kind of cool, like an orange and red. Or I mean potentially, you know, this sort of color, right? Like a deep blue with a lighter blue. Or potentially it fits the like matches the icon that's down here, right? It would be whatever color that is, so it's either going to be like a dark teal or like a pinky color, whatever it is, magenta is the right word. But yeah, I mean, really the idea here would be just nailing the aesthetic, right? Like a HUD-like aesthetic, and then I'll be able to apply whatever color I want over it. Now, the biggest thing with HUDs, a lot of future HUDs are like not practical whatsoever. Unfortunately, they look cool, but it's like this is kind of annoying. And hopefully that won't translate to a card. Because a lot of time, you know, game, or like, I'm thinking of, what's it called? What's that game that had a HUD and it was kind of annoying? I guess Metroid was a little like that, and so was Republic Commando. Like, the HUD was cool but annoying. Obviously, it's not a video game; it's a card, right? But I don't want to have like unnecessary details that make it look dumb, right? I guess is the dumb, just distracting, I guess is the right word. So I don't know. We'll see. We're gonna play around with it, see what happens. We need details. I mean, this has already got that sort of HUD aesthetic going on for it. The active passive thing here. Also seeing some details that are kind of messed up on it, but yeah, there's like a little line here that's not lining correctly. Well, I guess I was saying I'm going to probably vectorize all this anyway later, but whatever. We're in it now. Probably isn't actually the right layer. Nope. Sure isn't. On the slots, it is red part. Name a brush too small. Anyone lurking yet? How's everyone doing? That's wild. Why did my history disappear? Because I said heads up display. Okay, I don't know. Curiosity. I do something like this. Obviously, this isn't what I'm doing. Just bear with me. And then we'll we're just gonna here. Also, we're gonna throw all this into a folder, and then we're gonna go like this. See what it looks like. Oh wait, why is it doing that? Actually, it's really weird. Oh, I guess it's doing it over all the parts because it doesn't have the background in it. Stop backgrounding. Oh, I guess that, yeah. This isn't gonna work how I expected. You want like an overlay mode. Yeah, that's not gonna look good no matter what I do. But the idea is there, right? And a card that has sort of that sort of color. Maybe. All right, I just gotta look up some references as I do this. Let's think the thing would be to do. So it's got a lot of HUDs. They're either circles or they're angles. So we could do. All right, let's do an overlay again. So design-wise, they're either going to be, you know, this sort of thing, right? Where it's got like a that sort of deal, which is probably fine because there's not a lot of like important information on there. Or maybe we do it like this, because the bottom's gonna be card art anyway. And a lot of other ones have like this sort of deal where it's like the sound effects are necessary to draw this. Don't question me. Obviously that's not even, but the problem is if I do it only at the top here, then what do you do here? Do you like do a second one? And it looks like a weird digital snowman. My new band name. I meant. I did tell myself I'm going to start writing these down. So I have to do that. I have to write down digital snowman. This is my mom's fault, really. Digital snowman. I'm going to create a list of band names because I keep doing that. I think that could be cool. This sort of deal. Although I kind of hate having this as like a design thing, like the little angle down, because it means, hey, anything that's a longer than that isn't gonna fit. So maybe it's just like that, right? Like a very small angular bit. And yeah, I think this is gonna go all the way across. If I could draw. Something very therapeutic if you're bad at drawing is, or you think you're bad at drawing rather, you're like, oh, I drew the same line 7 times and I still didn't get it right. Watch streamers who draw and you'll see they redraw the same line 72 times and then you'll feel better about yourself. This isn't exactly how this is gonna look. And I imagine the card art's probably gonna go over that. I don't know what that was supposed to be, but there you go. Probably like a some sort of deal here, right? Maybe smaller, but it's the idea across. And the other thing I was contemplating was rather than having, you know, this go over the card art, have it go up here. And then that way it's not obstructing the art. It's kind of cool like this, but part of the thought was having card art that was kind of borderless. It's borderless on one side, but well, here's what we'll do. We're gonna do this. We're gonna take ability type and we're gonna duplicate it. We're gonna hide this one. We're gonna take this. Take this nano program one. We're gonna go like that. Actually, no, let's just do the whole thing. We're just gonna go like, so then it goes over the text though. But I could always make the text fit around it, right? Anything in it besides the I haven't made it so you can select 2 layers, have you? Once. I think you did. That'll be the day when you can select 2 layers and then you can move one of them independently of the other. Fine, we're just gonna do this. Do this. Being selected. And then we'd have, you know, our card art. The card art instead would be like that. Probably would end up looking better. I kind of like that better. Oot, goes my phone. Yeah, I mean, that could be kind of cool, right? Oh, I guess that's all of it. Hold on. Right. Guess I just drew some off screen. Interesting. No, something like that. I guess for my picture. All right, we're gonna use the power of AI. We need more image. Oh, what's up, Duncan? You clicked the bell. I need to. I'm proud of you. Sorry, I wasn't paying attention. Maybe. Worked a little bit. I'm a bad streamer. Not paying attention to my chat. Thanks for joining me. How you doing today? Aw. Your favorite. What's going on with you, Dunk? How's your day going? Yeah, Phil is not working. Try this. Just wowing it up like always. What a nerd. What a nerd. There we go. That works. The power of AI. Merge layers. I did too much. Went too far. I guess I can go below that. Yeah. I don't know. That didn't work. That didn't work. Just, well, I just went too far with it. Like that, maybe. Okay, and then ignoring the fact that there's a night ability with a marine on it. Let's see, where's the? Just kind of getting distracted here. I mean, these could be above the action type. I don't really want it going over that though. Have like it go around it, but not sure. Let's see. Probably gonna try to make this my last day working on this card, and just try to be done with it. At least, you know, a good prototype, because I do not want to I don't want to get a prototype up, not be too worried about the cards, because what if I need to like completely change everything, right? Lower type. So yeah, we got like that versus that. Which, I mean, if we have this border, that looks good. I'd just be worried about this getting in the way of the text, you know? I guess I could just move the text up a bit, right? But like, all right, well, while we think about that, let's keep it this for now, and then we're gonna make this more aesthetically pleasing. I'm just trying to think of the best way to do that. Do I want to do an Illustrator? Or do I want to do it here? We'll do it here. Illustrator is really, honestly, becoming a tool I like a lot more. Just so much easier to make things that look like accurate. Or not accurate, but are just I guess accurate's the right word. More precise and looks good. Like I said, I can't speak today apparently, which is not ideal when you're trying to stream, but that's okay. Sometimes you just can't talk. And that's all there is to it. Illustrator has those guidelines, so you can actually just follow those rather than winging it like I am right now. But it is okay to wing. No way to guarantee this angle. Enough. Done. There's a new folder. There we go. Now, let's just do this in a different color. Goes my camera again. I don't know why it does that. It keeps like turning on then off again. We tried turning it on and off again. This way. I don't know if this is gonna be the best way to do this, but we're sure as heck gonna try it. Make it a little bigger. I'd like to. So yeah, basically what I'm going to do is I'm going to make this look like a little bit of a heads-up display. Oh, yeah. Pen tool. This button. We'll see how it goes. I mean, doesn't make sense for abilities to be a heads-up display. I don't know. From a sci-fi standpoint, HUD's cool. From a it makes sense standpoint, I don't know. All right, now we're gonna make this a shape. No, we're not. We're gonna make it a selection. And then we're gonna invert it. And then we're gonna fill it with a different color because I definitely messed it up. I regret changing rules. Although they're that great the other way, but no, we're not gonna do this. Go. This is exactly what I'm do. From the very beginning. About there. Selection. Inverse the selection. Paste color. Looks slightly better like that. There we go. Now I kind of want this here. I don't want this to be, I don't know, make it red. Where's the border? The border's here. Now what happens if I like do some fancy color overlay, vivid light? Kind of just playing around here. I don't know what I'm doing, honestly. Vivid light. It's definitely not the way to go, but we're trying it anyway. Let's make back. Tab. Keep up the amazing work, man. Hey, thank you. Appreciate it. How you doing today? I'm currently struggling to decide how I want to do this. I think the border just needs to go away. Just burning anyone's eyes yet? Friggin'. I think the overlay colors can't stay. It's okay though. I guess the ability thing would have to be up. These would have to be above everything. I guess this, yeah, I guess this is all gonna have to go out the back because it's the background, right? Colors are not great. And I apologize for that. I don't know. I don't even know what I'm saying, guys. I need a nap. Clearly I have like 3 of the same tab open. It's all chaos, really. I painted the walls in one of my guest bedrooms today, so that was fun. And then yeah, the past 2 days I've been hard at work on my devlog, which just came out, and hopefully that's doing well. Let's find out. Part of me was like, oh, I could do like a stream where I watch my devlog on whatever, and I'm like, who's who wants to watch that? Plus, then I'm not getting views from it, right? Maybe when I'm big and popular one day, you know. Let's see. Your channel hasn't really gotten many views since I last checked. Here's the other problem with posting YouTube videos, then instantly become obsessed with numbers. Well, I got another subscriber, so can't complain about that. Cannot complain. Anyway. Okay. Cards. Actually, I think the way to do this is I should have a I need to do gradient. Gradient. There is. Darn tootin'. Well, I don't want it to be radial. I don't want it to be linear. Probably should save this as a separate version. I'm kind of going crazy. The other thought would be take these other layers. I think these two could be the same color. Let me do a new layer above that. And then I don't know why it always plays a song after this playlist. You know what we're gonna do? We're gonna do some Zelda and chill now. I don't know what the whole TOS stuff is for this kind of thing, but every other YouTuber and stuff uses it in their video, so I just don't. I'm just gonna do it, you know. I think we can do this. Do the same. Do samey. Is there another? Just do the opposite way. And then go over. Yeah. I think the key to this is I kind of want this border because it goes along it, right? Put this in the back, maybe. Then these guys go up to the top. Oh wait. Go. What have I done? What have I done? I'm so confused. Let's go here. Cool. I'm gonna work on it like this for a second. I don't mind these going over here. And then just doing like a an add layer. I can play around with the colors too. I'm wondering if like doing different colors is actually, let's just experiment for a second. Is doing different colors is actually gonna be better than doing the same color. Okay, let's do something completely drastic. Green, yeah. Like green. Oh, blue. It just kind of adds a tint to it. Like it being the same color though. I shouldn't have my mic blocking half my face. Okay. All right. Ugh. Need to get my energy up. More water. How's everyone doing today? What are y'all up to? Maybe the border. The border should be a different color. Oh. Yeah, maybe the border is like the thing that's projecting the heads-up display kind of look. That makes sense. In which case, I feel like a metal texture overlay would be cool. Of course, my metal textures, all that kind of stuff are actually no, they're over here. Not soul art, devlogs. No, why would it be in devlogs? Full game. Cards. Our building assets. Textures. Look at that. Metal. No. Maybe this one? No. Yeah, there we go. That just goes over the border. Why is it doing that? I guess it's this? No. It. Why am I? Oh, because this is at play. This one would be normal. Well, stuff. Okay, the vision's starting to get there. I don't really necessarily like this per se. But it's coming along, getting there. Maybe honestly, I kind of just want this coming out inside. both sides just looks weird. It looks weird that it's not even. So we're just gonna do it on one side. Ah. Yeah, like that maybe. Without the like really bad, what was that, anti-aliasing? That's the right word? So maybe what we do is we don't have this go all the way up. You know, I'm gonna save this as a separate version. Save as ability testing 1.0.3.4. Not the 0.3. Okay. We've kind of gone off the rails at this point, as far as what the original design was. All right, let's do this. Delete that. And then I don't know exactly how I want to do this, but let's just do a clipping mask. Okay, so that doesn't work. Okay. But not how I want it to work. Do I want to do it on... I just don't want to destructively edit it. Just want it to not be here right now. There we go. Get rid of that. The problem with doing like cool details like this, quote unquote cool, is that now I just covered up my card art if it's there, right? Despite this looking kind of neat. Show me the card art. Oh, not too bad. Hey, friendo Nintendo, thank you. How you doing today? Yeah, I'm kind of messing around. Kind of want it to look like a little hologram sort of thing, but yeah, I'm kind of just messing around at this point. I'm not sure how to feel about it. I feel like I'm in like the ugly phase of it. If that makes sense. Also trying to stay awake. Very tired. So it's like 5 times now. I need to stop. Send help. This looks like sort of like a data card or something that you'd see at like a show. I don't know. Sort of like a sci-fi looking object, which I guess is the goal. So I'm okay with that. Out of curiosity, what happens if I turn this to like that's kind of cool. Just turn this to a blend mode. Actually, let's do pass through again and let's change. Let's go to in here. Let's just turn off this background. Cool. Is there an, I guess, overlay? Well, not overlay. I was gonna say, is there one that lets me preserve colors, but also will show up or still look cool? I mean, probably just turning the opacity down, right? Just by a smidge. I don't know. We'll leave it for now. Probably the better thing to do, actually, would just be put a black and white gradient over it. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. And then just like this. And then do like an overlay, but like maybe just fancy. I don't know. Does that look better? Literally can't even tell. Maybe not. Okay, we tried. Edit the bounding box, not the actual text size. Get rid of the card art for a second. And I think the circular part I've got down here, that really needs to move down because you can't even tell. Probably need some darker colors, maybe. Yeah, I think I actually just need to do like. Well, let's just test it. I need to. This. Okay. Let's just do this. Let's see how it looks. It's just gonna look terrible. I need. Does this work better? No, it's too short of a sample size. Let's do the pen tool. Okay, no, we're just gonna We're just gonna wing it. I want to do it in black, and I want to something like this. No, that's not. What about just yeah. Okay, I like that, but not on this side. The problem is though, like, while this looks cool, is it actually good for the art, right? Is it actually for the card? I won't even go as far as to say it actually looks cool, but it looks like something. I was tempted to just like download some card or like some HUD assets and see what it looks like, but maybe thinner. What part? What part exactly? I don't know what I'm doing at this point. I'm just playing around here. It's when it was kind of a shadow on the left side and then angled down at the bottom, to the right. Just thought, yeah, I'm just not sure how to feel about this whole thing as like a whole. I'm not sure it is. The problem is like cards are supposed to be readable, right? So like, is this even going to be readable? When I'm done with it? I think part of the problem actually is my background. My background's too bright. Because most like HUDs, I did like the dark color behind the icons. I think it made them pop. Just a thought, kind of gives them depth. Yeah, honestly, I'm almost thinking. Yeah, no, yeah, I saw that. Yeah. No, I agree with you. I think I might do because I think the background's the problem here. Um, let's try this. Um, this isn't quite right either, but honestly, yeah, because the background. This is aisle 8. Maybe I'm in the wrong grocery store. Yeah, I am. This is adjacent to aisle 9, so I think. Well, no, I thought aisle 8 had checkers in it. So I think you're in aisle 7, maybe. Kind of looking for like a. You do different gradients of orange. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. But here's what I'm kind of thinking here. I'll show you my thought process. One aisle down. Perfect. Looking for that beetle sauce. Heck yeah. The most epic of sauce. Most beetly of sauces. Okay, so yeah, I was looking at like this sort of thing, right? Like it's kind of inspired by a sort of HUD look. Looking at it now, I think they just inverted the colors and then did an orange overlay, but even like the other colors, right? Like even these colors, the background's pretty dark. And like this, you can see like the sides are dark and the that kind of thing. Or yeah, it's like a black background. And I think that might end up being better because my worry with what I'm currently doing is that it's just not going to be readable. Like it looks cool, but it won't be readable. Is the beetle sauce a sauce beetles would use, or is it made from beetles? Yeah, if it's made from beetles, it's just like shellac, or or yeah, or is it a sauce for beetles? You know what? I'll show you a sauce. I'll show you a sauce right now. You know, on. Maybe sounds slightly inappropriate, but let me see. Logos. Is it this? Yeah. Look at that. Look at that epic sauce right there. It was actually better than I remember, honestly. Not like it was bad, but like it's just cooler and high res. That's can you find that beetle shellac in aisle 8? Probably. More than likely. It's in some aisle. Aisle 8 of Home Depot, maybe. Yeah. All right, don't talk to text. And what I'm asking is, yeah, yes, correct. I gotcha. I gotcha. I understood what you meant. There you go. Get next to the pork and apple pie. There's the far head. Man, it's so good. Now I'm just on a reminiscing trip. Here we go. The lean in, the gamer hoodie. What else we got? We got the Lemmy horse. It landed an airplane on there. There you go. The Lemmy. Let's make it epic. And speaking of let's making it epic, let's make this card epic, shall we? Okay, actually, I'm gonna start with just doing a black background. 'Cause honestly, I almost like just that. It's a little off, but I think a dark color. Thing is, like, I would never find like dark oranges or yellows to look good. They just look muddy. There's like dark any other color I like. But I mean, dark orange and yellow just look brown or like a chartreuse, if you will. Oh, light. I don't know, maybe like that. And then honestly, going like this. Text. The most epic sauce. I think that's already looking better. And isn't overcomplicated. So many decisions. There really are. There really are. This is the wrong color. And it's also, I don't know why I got so pixelated. Fine though. Dude, light always turns reddish. I don't want that. Honestly, normal. Lower the opacity. This looks so pixelated. A brighter color. Race. Let's see if I can get rid of this. Why am I only using my mouse and then my drawing tablet here? All right. Nope. Not gonna work. Don't care about that. This is too bright. This. Do we like this? Maybe under the other ones, like down here. That. Looking good. Yeah, I think I was overdoing it, and the background was too much. Just too much of the same color. Thank you, though. There we go. Rasterize this. Let's do this. Ah, bling. Curve around that. This is a skill card? Yes, this is like an ability. Yeah. I made my item cards the other day. Actually my latest devlog actually. But you can see them here. So that's the item card currently. I'll probably eventually have a spot for card art, but right now it doesn't make any sense because I don't have the time to draw 1,000 cards, so it's just gonna be like that for now. But yeah, this is the skill card. So yeah, you got your cost on the side. It can be an active or a passive ability. And yeah, so the idea was like kind of like a hologram looking thing, but I'm not 100% certain that makes sense, but I'm kind of rolling with it. Yeah, nailing the designs for each type of card. The card type is great place to start. Wait, sorry, I read that like I was having a stroke. Yeah, nailing down designs for each card type is a great place to start. Yes, cool. Yes, that makes so much more sense. Yeah. Yeah, does this necessarily make sense? I don't know. But does it look cool? Yes. Ish. It will. It will look cool. Boom. Yeah, the thing is, like, I don't know if, yeah, the sort of HUD aesthetic really makes sense, but here's why hologram for skills. Don't mind me, I'm asking 20 questions. No, you're totally good. I don't know. This is my answer. Yeah, let's talk about that. Let's talk about that, because it was just, I thought it would look cool. Is the best answer for that, but I don't necessarily think it's the main best idea, right? It is gray, so it's not hard to look at. Okay, so you're going to pardon my spelling ability, of course. So we've got our item cards. And they're like the sort of hexagons, right? We got our little 5 sides. 1, 2, no, 6 sides. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Items are hexagons, which makes sense, right? So, you know, it's like a physical object, right? So the hex sort of makes sense, right? So that's items. That honestly, that is such an old design, like where it came from. That's I mean, it's pretty much my old icon, right? My old the old item icon. So actually, let's look at those too. Soul Game, Soul 2.0 cards. Cards and abilities. Nope. Items. Sure, let's just pull up some wares. Armor, sure. Whatever this. So yeah, this was the old card. Right? Versus the new one, which they're pretty similar. Obviously, the biggest change is portrait, or from landscape to portrait, because the idea is you're going to be holding a lot more of these cards now. If you're actually holding them, so you know, holding a card sideways, like a whole deck of cards, is pretty annoying. Like if you're holding them like this, versus, you know, holding them the way they're meant to be held. You know, why a card is designed the way it is. So yeah, similar design. But I think it makes sense, right? I mean, and there's, you know, say a little bit of difference. I actually made a new hexagon thing because I had stolen this background from somewhere, and yeah, and then I thought like the header and footer are a little bit dirty, and then I didn't need all these icons anymore, that they're not necessary. So I'm not gonna have item requirements in the same sort of way. But yeah, that makes sense, right? Now let's look at abilities. Agree with Epic Sauce, right? Let's see. Abilities. I don't know. Sure. No kitten. No meows. I don't know. What's a good ability? Instruct BattleBot. Why not? That is the old ability. What the old abilities look like. Not great. In my opinion. Pretty bland. They actually kind of look like the old item cards, actually. Cards. Items. You know. Where is the old stuff? Cards. Old stuff. Items. Where's? Yeah, because this is the old item design, which is, honestly, I think still better than the old ability one. Even though it's still pretty not great. Oh, you want the window open? Okay, fine. Fine, kitty. But yeah, so old items did not, or abilities did not look good. So it needs to be something different, right? What to change that to is an entirely different question. Because yeah, this is just some asset I found online. Again, probably not legally used, but it's not like I was selling it, right? It may have been royalty free, but I don't know. I can't trace the source back anywhere. So hologram was my thought, but one thing I noticed between the difference in hexes of the old style, some of the hexes look to be higher and lower elevation. Yeah, that was in this one. Yeah, which is kind of cool. But I don't know if this makes sense for abilities, right? And then this is the old hexes. Yeah. Because this is almost identical to the one I have now, but you have this versus this, right? It's pretty samey as far as the hexes go on these. But I guess yeah, I could have hexes in the background of this if I wanted to. But again, like, yeah, does the hologram, you know, thing look like make sense? I don't know. So right, like, so we have multiple types of cards. We have items, we have abilities. These, nope. A bill. Oh god, my brain stopped. A B I L. That's right? I'm so dyslexic, it hurts. Ah. There we go. Christ, I don't even know if that's still right. We're leaving it. I don't care anymore. Abilities. We have status. Effects. What other cards do we have? We have nanites now. What else will we have? We're gonna have oh god. We're gonna have which you did for your new item cards. Just need to put some thought into the style / theme and recreate the other types of cards. Yeah, I just don't think like all the, you know, the old ones were good, right? So yeah, I just need to rethink some of that. The ones I really did like, I liked the traits, I think. I like the traits. Traits. I'm slightly off topic, but or not off topic, but off what I was doing, but it's okay. I'm talking about it. Traits are kind of cool. I think the like shape, these like little swooshy shapes don't necessarily make sense. And again, I'm gonna have to make them portrait instead of landscape. I do like the sort of like DNA back here and the bio symbol and all these like cells, like the little background bits. Again, I don't know if this is kosher to use. So I'll probably have to recreate it. So I don't hate these, right? These are pretty cool. Like they even look cool in like different colors too. Like the, I don't know, intelligence, tactical. Look, it's tactical. You'd be strong, boisterous, self-sufficient, and tactical. So yeah, these ones are pretty cool. I like these. I like the colors. They turned out pretty well. How do they even do that? Like grunge texture. Oh, just curves. Oh, curves with a masking layer. Okay. Interesting. Underlay. What I call this? Yeah, I mean, I just stole stuff from the internet. Oh, interesting. That's actually the part of the texture on the back here is the ability cards. Or not ability, class cards. I don't know if there actually is going to be class cards anymore. Not class. Let me rephrase. Well, I don't think there's going to be class cards. I also don't think there's going to be what are they called? Race cards. Which I didn't hate. Like, it's okay. I mean, it's clearly just, you know, two separate backgrounds I threw together with a border. I don't hate it, but I don't think I'm actually going to even need these anymore. Because there's just not going to be, I think your inventory is going to, your race is going to kind of determine your inventory. So like how many different slots you have in different ways, I think. That's my current thought process on that. But we'll see. Where are we? Where were we? Okay. So yeah, if items, abilities, stats, effects, nanites, traits. I think that's all the card types. And status effects, I have one done, and I think those look good. You can tell me, but status effects. That's the current status effect. So there's positive status effects, and then I guess I'll open a negative one too, and like negative status effects. I think those are pretty decent. Not unhappy about those. I think they look pretty cool. I don't know exactly what my thought behind the design is, but it's kind of like a, you know, like a warning symbol, right? Like a hazard, right? Yeah, I mean the status effects are old ones. Hazard. I have no idea with nanites. Abilities, I mean, in theory, they should. So they can be, abilities can be one of two things. They either can be a nano ability, which is like more or less technological magic or physical. I don't necessarily want each card to be different. I do have the, you know, the oh god, now I have too many things open. I do have the different styles for, you know, ability types. I've got the am I having trouble here? You know, I have the sort of nano ability and I have the physical abilities, which just sort of change like the side of the card, but I don't want them to be so inherently oh, sorry. Oh. And then like basic attacks. But I kind of like how they're subtly like this. I don't think they need to be extremely different looking. So why a hologram? And I guess the thought there is like games, right? Like games use holograms as like, or not holograms, but like HUDs, right? Like game HUDs. Because a lot of people are going to recognize that. Of course, I have my other ability like let's see here, abilities. Nope, I'm opening the same file I already have opened. 1.2. Yeah, I have this one. These are cool. It's simple, so that's not bad. But it doesn't really mean anything either. I have this smokiness at the bottom. Why do I have the smokiness at the bottom? Literally, I woke up one day and I was like, this is the card. This is how it should look. Of course, I was picturing it in landscape and not portrait, so I ended up changing my mind on it. But this is fine, honestly. I don't dislike this version of the card, but I don't think it's perfect. I like the indicators on the new one better. Where am I? Bingo. I'm gonna close that. Close the old ones. I mean, these are pretty drastically different, but yeah, I don't know. I'm not sure. I'm not sure what the right answer is, really. I like the hologram idea with the modernized style. You would get it right with enough playing. Yeah, no, I like it too. I'm just not 100% convinced that's the right thing, but I don't know if it's the wrong thing either, if that makes sense. Here, Sauce, let's do this. I just closed it. Let's do this though. Because maybe we can still keep the hexagon motif, as it were. Why did I close everything I needed? Okay, we're closing all these old ones. We don't want them anymore. No. Recent. Where is the item card? honestly have no idea what music we're playing anymore. Probably not royalty-free stuff, but that's okay. We'll go back to my this, and I'll probably, I don't know how much longer I'll be on here, honestly. What if we bring back these? Oh, this is not what I wanted. Okay. Cards. Oh, my computer's crashing. It's dying. It's crashing. Oh no. Each card should have its type of its own flavor. The hexes are a good fit for items. Yeah. I was thinking having a tiny little bit of, well, I mean, there's obviously some hexes in the icons. Yeah. I was gonna try something, but now my computer's crashing, so maybe it's a sign. Let's do this. No. I can never like just easily go through my my folders. It's always just such a painstaking process for me. It's like as I scroll through them, I'm like, is this right? I don't know. What if? Bear with me here. What if we have a few hexagons in the background? I don't know how that happened, but it looks kind of cool. Oh, okay. What if do this? Like select a few hexagons sporadically. I don't know. Say that. New layer. Oop. Then a few more in like this color. I'm not saying this pattern is correct either. I still can't see anything. There you go. I literally had the right person. And then we hide the grid. And that looks terrible. Now, sometimes you just gotta try things, you know? Okay, hold on. Maybe we can be onto something. I have to sneeze. Ow. Okay. Alright, I think I'm gonna work for like 2 more minutes and then I'm probably gonna get off because it's almost 9 o'clock. Do we think that's cool? Is that something? Or is this anything? It's kind of hard to read the text with it, but yeah, I don't know. I think I'm probably gonna call it. I don't know. There's thoughts there. Let's just stew on it for a bit. So when I think hologram, I think Cortana from Halo or Star Wars movies, and you'll call it virtually. We'll have a yeah. Yeah, maybe hologram might not be the quite right word. I've been thinking like sort of like a heads up display sort of look. This maybe more what I'm thinking. I guess I could have like sort of like glow effect. But I don't know. Actually, that might work. That. Anyway, all right, y'all. It was good good hanging out with you. I think I'm gonna get on off. It's been 2 hours already, so time flies when you're having fun. Anyway, y'all, thanks for joining me. I will see you later, and watch my new devlog if you haven't. There you go. Promote my own devlog. Look at it. Look how fun. Procrastinating for a second for getting off on.
I was playing Dungeons.
Oh god. There you go. Look, new devlog. The one thing I was actually really proud of actually is all these little transitions. I also did a lot of animation work, so you should check it out. Anyway, all right, peace, y'all.